So the optics over at SNK don't look too good. The CEO is being forced to step down. Here we are back at my favorite website, Event Hubs, and apparently sales of the latest Fatal Fury Sea of the Wolves not up to SNK's expectations. I don't think that's SNK's fault though. Like for an SNK game, it's selling all right. It hasn't sold its release, I guess you say. Hasn't been as good as KOF 2015, but for a Fatal Fury game that hasn't been out in 20 years, it's still selling. We haven't even a month out yet, but we're seeing the implications of like they promoted the shit out this game. I mean, put Ronaldo in it, they put Salvatore in it. It's like $2 million on the tournament. It's a lot going on it, and maybe I think that it's a pretty decent audience right now, but maybe it will find its footing. I know it's not selling that great in Japan, something like 6,000 copies sold, which is like, if you're a rapper, you went wood if you sold 6,000 copies when you got stuff like Street Fighter and Tekken selling in the millions. But as a SNK product, I think they should have put the expectations down a little bit. But we see a little damage control happening right now. SNK CEO steps down from position, but Matsubara will remain in the company in an advisory role. And everybody's saying that in Japan, you don't get fired because it's like dishonorable or whatever the case is. They just, push you out like slowly. So right now should be big time for SNK considering the company's just launched Fatal Fury Sea of the Wolves, but appears there is going to be some leadership changes happening at the studio. SNK announced this week that Kenji Matsubara is stepping down from his role as CEO of the company. According to the press release, Matsubara remains SNK's an advisory role where he will continue to lend his expertise and vision. The board will be appointing a new chairman of the board to take over as interim CEO for the time being until a new chief is selected. Matsubara joined SNK back in 2021, so he was there for the release of KOF 15 and 14, I want to say. So back in 2021, after resigning as president and chief of publishing officers of Sega in 2020. Oh, so he came over from Sega. Okay. He also served as president and CEO of Tecmo Koei for 9 years. So this guy's been on a run. He's actually, because Tecmo Koei went through that big renovation, or not renovation, but that big putting itself out there from not doing anything really with Ninja Gaiden. But Koei Tecmo has all their samurai games, and they recently had all the Dynasty Warriors, which is always ongoing, and of course the Neo series, which is really successful. He was there for that, and now he came over and with all the money behind SNK, not doing too great as of right now. No apparent reason was given why Matsubara is stepping down, and it remains to be seen what this will mean for SNK moving forward. You can find the full press release below. SNK Corporate announces leadership transition and advisory role for Mr. Kenji Matsubara. Tokyo, Japan, SNK announced that Kenji Matsubara will be transitioning an advisory role where he will continue with his expertise and vision. All right. Well, we know that even though SNK hasn't sold as well as they thought it would, even though I know that it was like in the top 10 on Steam for the month of April, maybe not in Japan, the number's not that great. There's still a roadmap. We know that there's going to be like 3 seasons of DLC that they're going to be doing. We also know that there is going to be we got Ken, Chun-Li, we got Andy coming out soon. We know that the tournaments for the $1 million tournaments that SNK are doing, that's already been funded, so that's going to happen regardless. And I think that SNK Fatal Fury Sea of the Wolves, over the time, I think the game will find even more of a core audience than it already has right now. I know that pretty much the SNK loyalists are there, people who played the first City of the Wolves and stuff, and you got a lot of new people, maybe not as much as you would think coming to the game, but you haven't been a franchise since 20 years. So I mean, it's kind of reasonable that you don't have that many new people coming to the game, especially with Street Fighter taking up so much of the oxygen room. Tekken, which is not doing as great right now, but that's a 3D fighter, so we'll see. We'll see what happens in a year. We'll see what happens when Chun-Li and Ken come over. The game's going through a bunch of patches right now. The internet's the Wi-Fi net code is getting better, able to find matches still. There's a bunch of people online right now. I think right now as we're watching Right now, I'm watching right now. There is, 800 players playing right now. And it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Let me pull it up. Yeah. So you see right there, there's, it peaked at 4,000 on day one. I mean, well, I think KOF 15 peaked a little bit better. And that's been out for like 2 years. So hold on a second. Let me see. Where did KOF 15 peak at? All right. So yeah, KOF 15 peaked all time at 8,000, 2005 players. And that was like when the game first came out, of course. There's actually 195 people playing right now, which is kind of crazy. I bet you a lot of people, just today there were 300 people playing. Wait a minute. Okay. I bet that, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. People still playing KOF 15? Okay. But anyways, back in, I guess the game came out, 2022, 23, something like that. So it still hasn't reached the peak of it's half of KOF 15 right now, which is not great. But some DLC characters could change all that. Maybe it'll never hit an all-time peak of 8,000. It's 4,000 right now. How many people? Well, more people playing. No, more people were playing Fate of Fury today than KOF. So KOF today peaked at 332 players, concurrent players. City of Wolves today peaked at, okay. So 824 players. I wonder how many people like played KOF 15 and Fate of Fury like today. That'd be interesting to find out. In any case, right? The CEO is stepping down. There's still a roadmap to KOF, not KOF, well, KOF 2, because KOF has the money on the line for their tournaments as well, for the SNK like World Championship. But Fate of Fury is not a dead game. It's not MK1, RIP. There's still going to be updates and all good stuff like that. So I guess we'll have to see what happens in the upcoming months. Red K, good morning, FGC. Keep playing some Fate of Fury. We'll see you guys online. Peace.